Witness, please state your name and occupation. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the court. It's very nice to meet you all. I'm a lagomorphing illusionist from the land of fairy tales, Bonny I can't wait to do some magic tricks for all of you. Please, witness, there's a time and place for all things, including magic. Oh, but would it be okay if I did a little magic? Come on, please. Look, everybody's waiting. Now's my chance to shine. That is your second time. Second time doing what? There will be no further warnings. You should know that from our preparatory meeting, Granville. Is no one exempt from His Holiness Rosaria's suffering? May we have your testimony, witness, once you recovered from your disappointment? Well, as a huge fan of Trucy's, I don't really want to testify against her. But I guess I have to, don't I? As a huge fan of Trucy's, eh? Sure, you're a real fan, alright. A destroying Trucy, you mean? I really can't believe that Trucy killed Mr. Rias. I guess it's possible for a small girl to lift a dead body up if she used a stage lift. Is it possible? Could Trucy really have... If Trucy did use a stage lift, I think she must have used stage lift number 2. I was on stage for the entire show, by the way. You were on stage the whole time? And you're sure about that? There is no question. The entire audience could testify to the fact. What's more, she is shown clearly in the TV show footage as well. I couldn't possibly have killed Mr. Rias, not little old me. Therefore, the only person who could have killed the victim on the stage is the accused. Furthermore, by using a stage lift, even a petite young lady could have raised the body up to the stage without difficulty. You've got to be kidding me. Very well, the defence may now cross-examine the witness.
Hold it!
You said you're a huge fan of Trucy's, is that right? Oh yeah, I even became a magician because I wanted to be just like her. The first time I saw her, she was performing at the Wonder Bar. She was only in junior high back then, but she got up on stage with tons of confidence. And then she proceeded to win my heart with her astonishing tricks and winning smile. Certainly sounds like she means all that. So finally being able to perform with her must have been quite a treat for you, right? Yes, after all, it was my chance to have her see me. Not just as a fan, but a fellow magician. But then the horrible accident happened. It was not an accident, it was murder. Witness, please explain if you would, how a small young woman such as Trucy Wright could have raised the body.
Hold it!
What makes you think it would be possible? It's not like you tried it out yourself, right? Well, actually, we did try it out for ourselves. You did? Detective Sky, if you would. Oh! So that's why you made me do that? Detective Sky, what did he have you do? The prosecutor asked me to try raising one of the male police officers with a stage lift. We heard a single word of explanation as to why he was making me do it. You're kidding. It's as if he really can foresee all our counter-arguments. Do not underestimate this humble servant of the Holy Mother. More like haughty. I guess that means Trucy could have lifted the dead body up. Does that mean?
Hold it!
Is what possible? Could Trucy really have what, Mr. Fame? Please finish your sentence. Well, Don't try and beat around the bush, come right out and say it. Why not tell the court what you really believe? What I really believe? Of course I don't believe Trucy could ever really commit murder. She's an amazing and wonderful magician and would never do such a thing. But taking all the facts into account, what else can I think? I know of at least 3 other unflattering things you really think about Trucy. How can you attack this girl when she is obviously speaking with reserve? There's such a thing as reading between the lines, Mr. Justice. It's sad how the youth of today lack the ability to do such a basic thing. Hasn't that line aged wonderfully? Looking at me like that ain't gonna help me stick my foot in my mouth less, Your Honour. Witness, please describe what the accused might have used to lift the dead body. All right. If Trucy did use a stage lift, I think she must have used stage lift number 2.
Hold it!
Stage lift number 2. You mean the stage lift shown here on the left? That's right. With a stage lift, I think even a small girl could easily lift a dead body up to the stage. And that makes her the murderer in your opinion? Of course not. I believe in Trucy. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of hers. Oh, brother, how long is she going to keep this act up? Defence. What position was stage lift number 2 in after the show? Let's see. If I recall, in the fully raised position. Ah! And the reason why it was fully raised is because the accused used it to lift the victim's body. Wouldn't you agree? Feel free to slowly mull it over while you roast over the flames of hell, you evil red pepper. So now I'm also evil.
Hold it!
You didn't have a single spare moment to slip down to the understage passage? Huh? Don't tell me you suspect me now. I'm just trying to do my job by fully examining your alibi. The Depending on how solid it is, I might have to suspect you, yeah. You gotta be kidding me. Don't spit on my head and tell me it's raining, lawyer boy. I'm right there in the footage. Or are you too much of an idiot to see? Eh? Mr. Fame! Are you feeling alright? You seem suddenly different. Oh, whoops. Where did that come from, right? Oh my, I seemed to have snapped for a second, didn't I? You didn't just snap, you broke character. In any case, I was on stage the whole time performing magic. I mean, you saw me in the footage, right? My dazzling, flawless performance. Flawless? That's odd, considering what you told me. You said you made a mistake with where you positioned Mr. Act. Mr. Famed, what is the defence referring? Well, I made a little mistake on stage. I was in charge of operating Mr. Hatch, you see. According to the script, I was supposed to place him left of the coffin. But I flubbed it and made him stand on the right of the coffin instead. And because of that mistake, Trucy had to move the stage lifts around. I feel really bad about messing Trucy up like that with my goof. Damn it, I don't see any consistencies in her testimony. Now do you know who the real killer is? Come on, Gramps, don't just sit there. Hand down your ruling pronto. Do it quick before you keel over up there. I beg your pardon? Oops. What's gotten into me? I'm so sorry. I'll give her another 5 minutes before she tears off the mask. Well, defence, are you ready to let it all go now? Of course not. I never give up. I see. I suppose this too is fate. The sacred scriptures of Koreanism describe a variety of hells for the damned. For someone like you who struggles ceaselessly against his fate, Palupobohig seems the most appropriate. People point... What? Oh wait, that's Koreanese. Wait. Oh, I see it now. The whole language is just shitty, annoying puns, isn't it? What sort of terrible place is paper boiling? A place where the more one struggles, the further one falls into the abyss. At the bottom of the abyss, a ferocious beast awaits. Think of it as something akin to Antlion sandpit trap. Oh, there's one of those in my backyard! Wow, Karani sounds closer to home than I thought. Now then, it would appear that the witness's testimony supports the prosecutor's claims, and the defendant is the only one who could have killed the victim on the stage. Oh, how are we supposed to get out of this jam? Hey Apollo, if you can't find any contradictions, maybe it's time to use analytical psychology. You mean? I heard some discord in Bonny's voice while she was testifying. You don't say. Really? See? We're just picking up on the noise in her heart too. That's right. Athena can hear things others can't with her super sensitive hearing. She can hear the emotions people suppress as a kind of noise or discord in their voices. Alright, Athena, let's give it a try. You got it.
Hold it!
Your Honour? I'm afraid our witness, Mr. Fame, is suffering under terrible traumatic stress due to this horrible incident.
She is?
Yes, and with that terrible death on stage, her beloved Trucy getting arrested, she's under awful strain and shock. I don't know how much more she can take before she's unfit to testify. What?
Oh, I've heard of that. What's it called? Postal stress disorder, right? Where a person becomes uncontrollably angry, I think. I read about it somewhere.
That's going postal, Your Honour. This is PTSD.
Oh, my. That's why the witness acts so hostile at times. As if she were a different person.
Yes, and I think her condition is clouding her memory of the incident. Therefore, I suggest a short therapy session for the witness. Huh? Therapy? You don't know the first thing about a magician's mental strength. I've risked my life jumping through rings of fire and having my body sawn in half. Oh, boy, I have to watch my temper, don't I?
Miss Sykes, please do whatever you can to help this unfortunate young lady.
And what exactly is this child planning to do, Mr. Justice?
With her super-sensitive hearing, Miss Sykes can hear a witness's true emotions.
Simply from tone and inflection, she can tell exactly what the person's feeling. I can even pick out feelings a witness is trying to suppress or hide, which it projects the emotions I hear into the mood matrix where I analyse them.
It sounds like some sort of superior's devilry. Though I find it hard to believe, I must ask, how do emotions constitute evidence? Well, I won't say that emotions can be taken as evidence per se. I have seen how instrumental Miss Sykes' work has been in cracking a case. Therefore, I wholly support giving it a try.
I see. If you are in favour of it, Your Honour, then I have no objections. Even this mere monk can see something disturbs the witness. I'll disturb you. Oh, thank you for understanding, Prosecutor Sabmadi. Apollo, you remember how to conduct a therapy session, right?
You want me to lead the session?
Of course. You're the lead on the case, after all.
Fair enough, but, do I need a refresher? No, I don't. I think I still remember from last time. Let's get straight into it.
Okie dokie. Ready, Widget? Let's do this.
If Trish is the one who killed Mr. Rios, that seems good. Even she can move the body without lift. On stage at the time. Terrible mistake. Stupid floor caused Tracy so much trouble. I feel so bad about it. Oh, do you now?
Got it!
I have to say, Mr. Fame, you certainly are a strange one. Even though you said I feel so bad about it, it seems you were feeling happy about it.
think I can guess why you were feeling happy. It's because you messed Trucy up. I think you're happy because you messed the defendant up. I'm right, aren't I? You gotta be kidding me. Why would I be happy I messed Trucy up? I'm a big fan of hers. Because we saw you. We saw how you said you hated Trucy, right? How you were glad she was in trouble, and even how it was what she deserved. Ow! Looks like I hit the bunny on the head, so to speak. Apollo, the noise level dropped. Now if we can get it down to 0... Well, Mr. Fame, you ready to confess how you really feel? What? What do you mean? I'm Bonny, the sweet, cute little bunny. I'm a rookie magician working hard to be like my idol Trucy. That's the character I'm supposed to be. Keep that up, Mr. Fame, and you're going to have a mental breakdown. Just let yourself be who you really are. Who I really am. The two sides of you are fighting each other, doing you psychic harm. I can hear them. Two distinct voices battling inside you. Shut your pie hole, you know nothing at all. Know it all. I mean, you mustn't say things like that or I might get flustered. Mr. Fame, how long do you insist on maintaining this wolf in sheep clothing act? We can't end this therapy session until you get real with us. Set the wild beast inside you free. Ow! Ah! Ah! Don't make me laugh, you don't know a damn thing about me. You want to see who I really am? Fine, take a good look. Interesting. What in the... Sheep's clothing? You got it all wrong. It's a rabbit suit I have on. I'm not a wolf. I'm a blood-sucking vampire. A bat with fangs and wings. Oh? I think we just opened Pandora's box. I'm finally done with the goody two-shoes cottontail act. I feel free as a bat. Defense! Your therapy session's taking a turn for the worse for the looks of it. There is a perfectly good explanation for this, isn't there, Miss Sykes? Methinks I created a monster. We blew it. Hey you, lobster boy. Me? You think I'm glad Trucy's in trouble? That she's getting her just desserts? Well, guess what? You're right. Does that mean you admit to wishing the defendant harm? Well, the bat's at the back now. That mistake of mine was a work of art. Thanks to my goof, poor little Trucy had to do all that hard physical labour. When you say hard physical labour, what are you referring to? Because Mr. Hat's new position, Trixie had to move both those huge stage lifts. They must have been so heavy. What a riot.
That's strange. Athena, can you add that last statement to Bonny's testimony?
Alright, I'll update the move matrix with new info. Hey Apollo, now there's a new inconsistency in the testimony.
Yeah, she finally slipped up. So what do I do now?
From this point on, you just need to do what you do best. Find the contradiction in the testimony and present evidence to refute it.
Alright, I've got you now, Bonny Defame.
You know what? Serves her right. She ended up having to move the stage lifts.
She told no one about this.
Objection!
That don't make sense.
What? You think I'm crazy now?
No, that's not the point I'm trying to make.
I don't hear you denying it.
Mr. Fame, allow me to repeat your statement. Thanks to that, she ended up having to move the stage lifts.
That's right, and I still sing.
How did you know? How did you know Miss Wright moved the stage lifts?
Huh?
According to her own statement, she didn't tell anyone that she'd done so.
What?
So how could you possibly know what she'd done unless you saw her? You saw Miss Wright moving the lifts in the understage passage, didn't you?
Ah! You did it, Apollo. Noise levels are at 0.
But, Mr. Justice, wouldn't that mean... Yes, Your Honour. Mr. Fame herself was under the stage when the victim was killed. And I hardly need to tell the court what that means. You're one artful liar, Mr. Fame, and one spectacular suspect.
Ah! You shiny red lobster boy. You're saying I killed Mr. Reyes?
I'm saying it's a possibility, and what's more, I say you had a solid motive to frame my client for the murder as well.
Objection!
My apologies for raining on the defence's merry revelry, but you seem to have forgotten one very important point. Oh, really? The TV footage. As you can clearly see, Mr. Fame was on stage the whole time. The entire audience can bear witness to that fact, including you. Oh, yeah. You've just taken a long and senseless journey only to return to the starting line. The witness could not have been in the understage passage, which means the only one left who could have killed the victim is the accused.
Guess the party's over.
But Miss Defame knew something she couldn't have known unless she was under the stage. How do you explain that, Prosecutor Samardi?
It's quite simple. The accused must have told Mr. Fame about it and then forgot.
Uh,
Open those useless eyes of yours and take a good look at the footage. If Mr. Fame really was in the understage passage, it would mean she was on stage and understage at the same time.
you mean two places at once? That does seem to be the only explanation that makes any sense.
It may be an explanation, but I'm not sure about the makes sense part.
We'll just have to make it make sense. Your Honour, the witness was both on stage and understage at the same time. That's the defence's assertion. I've heard some illogical things come out of you before, but this is absurd. I'm sure you'll change your tune once you hear my reason, Your Honour. My gut tells me you're bluffing, but I'll bite. Very well, Mr. Justice. How do you explain how the witness was in two places at once? There were two Bonnies, Your Honour. If that were the case, it would all make sense, wouldn't it? There were
Two of them?
I suspected you had a few screws loose, but now I see some are missing altogether. Is there a toolkit in this courtroom, Your Honour? I suppose three screws to the head should righten his putrid brain. Very well, bailiff, could you... Wait, please listen to me argument. Very well. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to at least give it a listen. As was argued earlier, Mr. Fame is showing the footage the whole time, but at the same time she was also watching Miss Wright in the understage passage. The only possible explanation is there are two Bonnies. That almost sounds like it makes sense. What do you think, Prosecutor Samardi?
This humble servant of the Holy Mother is of the opinion that we should lose no time replacing the defence's many lost screws. But Apollo, it goes against reality itself to say one person's actually two.
But we don't have to be bound by reality. After all, we're talking about magic here. So, if the Bonnie defaming the footage is the real Bonnie, then the Bonnie here on the witness stand is the one who must have been on the stage. This Bonnie defame is our second Bonnie.
She is?
So we call the one in front of us Bonnie number 2. I believe I have just a piece of evidence to prove that Miss Bonnie number 2 exists. Oh, then please submit your evidence, Mr. Justice. What proves the existence of a Bonnie number 2?
Take that!
What's this? During our investigation, we found a set of unknown prints on the coffin on the stage. These prints are most likely left during the course of the show, but they didn't match the prints of any of the people involved in the case. And unknown third parties' fingerprints? I was not told of this.
Emma must have kept it from him.
So the question is,
Who could these prints possibly belong to? Mr. Fame, or shall I say Bonny number 2, these are your fingerprints, aren't they? Ah! Enough of this foolishness. One person could not possibly be 2. Those fingerprints could have been left not only during the show, but any time.
Objection!
It's not like you to lose your cool like that, Prosecutor Submardy. I'm sure you know that. Exactly when the fingerprints were made is not the main issue.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Justice?
The issue is who do the unknown prints belong to? They're certainly not Bonny DeFame's. But what if they belong to the person standing right in front of us?
Oh, you mean Bonny number 2 is the second Bonny? Is that what you're implying?
It's preposterous to suggest that those prints belong to the witness. I say they belong to some other unknown individual. Prosecutor Submardy, can you really look at her and say that? What are you looking at? Take a picture, it'll last longer. How could this be? If we check their prints, I'm sure they'll match the unknown set. Well, Bonny, the prints that don't belong to the real you belong to you, don't they, Bonny number 2? Ah!
Witness! Is what the defense has said true?
Fine, I admit it. The fingerprints are mine.
Then does that mean you aren't Bonny DeFame?
What? Ridiculous.
Are there really 2 Bonnies?
No, there's only one Bonny. That's because I'm Betty. Betty DeFame. What? Ladies and gentlemen of the court, it's time for a Wondrous Magic Show. Gasp in amazement as this legomorphing illusionist performs her teleportation magic. Watch closely, it's showtime! And where were you hiding exactly?
What an amazing trick! The witness has suddenly split into 2 people!
It's not a trick, no gimmick to do it either. We're simply twins.
What?
Twins? So that's how the trick works. Ever since our debut, we've had to hide or pretend I'm Bonny. Oh, cute and sweet and goody-goody. Ugh, I can't tell you how stressful it's been. I don't have to hide anymore. That's right, our days of sneaking around are finally over. The cover's blown, but they're actually seem pretty happy about it. So which one of you is the nice boy to fame much in the dressing room? That would be me. And the sharp-tongued Bonny we saw in the ratings Roger on the stage was... Who are you calling sharp-tongued? It's all starting to make sense now.
So, Mr. Justice, this changed the facts of the case rather dramatically, doesn't it?
Certainly does. During the show, it was Bonny who was on stage the whole time, so Bonny couldn't have committed the crime. But Betty, on the other hand, who was understage, did have the opportunity.
Well, now we have two suspects.
Wait just a minute there, lobster boy. I didn't do it. That's right. Betty might have a foul mouth, but she'd never kill anybody. Hey, who's got a foul mouth here? Oh, well, speak up, huh?
Hold it!
Please save your siblings squabbling for later. Betty, you must have been in the understage passage during the show, otherwise you wouldn't have known about the stage list being moved. So what exactly were you doing down there? Fine, I'll testify, anything to get you off my back.
Prosecutor Sub Mardy, Betty defames ready to testify. What do you say?
Betty, you lied to this humble servant of the Holy Mother. Hey, what else could I do? I couldn't blow our cover and ruin a magic act. Besides, I'm gonna go to your twilight. Am I gonna go to your twilight hell or whatever for being a liar? You will indeed. However, it won't be after your death. Rather, I shall give you a taste of your punishment on this mortal coil in interrogation hell.
Now then, Betty Defame, please explain to this court what exactly you were doing under the stage.
It's true. I had business in the understage passage because of the upcoming trick. It was the fire trick, right? The one Mr. Reyes was supposed to do? That's right. It's a very dangerous trick, so I had to make sure we were prepared for it. It was in the script. I really wanted to see it, but couldn't because of the accident. Shut up, you're gonna give it away. Anyway, I was real busy. Yeah, way too busy to have the chance to kill Mr. Reyes. Well, that was certainly different. How's that for a flawless testimony and alibi? Our magic is real, not a trick or gimmick.
Oh my, she's floating!
Your Honor. You can see she's being held up from below. You were supposed to pretend you didn't see that. It's a little something called etiquette. But I can't help it. Whenever I see a contradiction or inconsistency, I have to point it out.
Now then, the defence may begin its cross-examination.
Hold it!
If you're in the understage passage, which need I remind you was the crime scene, then you most certainly should be counted as a potential suspect. But I don't have any motive to kill Mr. Reyes. But you, by your own admission, said you hate Miss Wright. When she was arrested as suspect, you said it was what she deserved.
Objection.
So you believe the witness killed a man simply due to her dislike of Trucy Wright?
As a motive, is it not improbable at best? Why have I recorded to bear a strong sense of malice against my client?
Look, Tracy just made me mad, that's all. Even though she's younger than me, she's got so much skill and popularity. And she's cute. Besides, she makes me mad. I wish she would drop dead. Betty, don't talk like that. Shut your yap.
So it was just simple jealousy.
Say, Betty, that next trick you were getting ready for?
Hold it!
Bonnie, we're trying to get Betty's testimony right now, so...
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
You can step down if you'd like.
I'm worried about Betty, though. She can lose her temper and say awful things sometimes. Hey, what are you, my mother? Don't forget, I'm the older sister. You got that? Yeah, I got it.
I guess I'd worry about my Betty constantly blowing her top if I was Bonnie too. So, Betty, you were down on the stage getting ready for the fire trick, were you?
Hold it!
And you were taking every necessary precaution, right?
Of course, every precaution. After all, it's a very dangerous trick using real fire. I mean, we had to be ready in case the curtain caught fire or something, right? By the time people realise it wasn't part of the act, it might be too late, huh?
If by people you mean Athena Sykes, then yeah. Wow, a fire trick! Sounds really impressive.
Your beard would go up in smoke, old man. I bet people mistake you for a cue ball or something without it.
A cue ball?
Betty, don't be rude to the judge. Betty, you know that fire trick?
Hold it!
I see the fire trick as part of the script. It seems Mr. Reeves was scheduled to perform it later in the show. Did you not get to see him practice it beforehand?
No, during rehearsals he didn't feel well and couldn't breathe any fire for me.
Wait, let me get this straight. He couldn't breathe fire because he wasn't feeling well.
My magical powers appear to be on the wane today. That's what he said.
So it was just part of his usual The Great Mysterious shtick.
It's really too bad I didn't get to see the trick because of the incident, which was completely unexpected, of course. Hey.
Hold it!
What exactly do you mean by you're going to give it away?
See, Bonny, you and your big mouth. Now, Lobster Boy wants to know what we're talking about. I'm sorry.
Well, if you were preparing for the next magic trick, I'm sure you wouldn't have had the time to commit murder.
Well, looks like the old geezer's not seen now just yet, huh? I bet you'll live a good long life.
Oh, I plan to be sitting up here at least another 10 years.
10 more years? I don't know about that.
What did we discuss about in the monologues, Athena?
Well, more power to you, I guess. In any case, I was so busy I didn't have the time to off anybody.
Hold it!
Are you just trying to cover for Betty?
No, of course not. I believe in my sister. I know she'd never murder anyone.
But you think my client would?
No, I believe in Trucy too. I know she'd never murder anyone either.
Well, we just ran out of suspects in that case.
Yes, but... See, you should just keep your mouth shut, dummy. Now you're making a fool of yourself. Just be nice and quiet like a good little bunny, got it? Alright, I guess I'm no help.
Oh boy. It's impossible to get anything out of Bonny with Betty right there.
So Betty was too busy getting ready for the next trip to have time for murder, huh? There must be some way to prove that wasn't the case.
Oh, really?
Objection!
Okay, wrong statement. You know what? I'm giving this exchange the voice acting it deserves because that's funny. The witness statement contradicts this piece of evidence, Your Honour. And what part of the testimony is inconsistent with this evidence? Eh? That's funny. I thought I saw inconsistency a second ago. It disappeared like magic. The murder occurred during a magic show. Crazy things like this are bound to happen. Oh really? Well, let's see how magical you think this penalty is. Seems pretty normal to me, Your Honour. Right. Which of these does this fucking bucket go on?
Objection!
Damn it. In the witness statement inconsistent with this piece of evidence? No, it is not. No, it is not. Let it go and move on. Alright, I'll let go and move on. But not before you take this penalty with you. I'll move on, but there's no way I'm going to let it go with Teresa's life at stake. Oh, consult button. I must be really out of it today.
Apollo, there's one statement I thought a little strange.
Oh, am I witnessing the power of analytical psychology at work?
No, feminine intuition. Let me show you which statement I'm talking about.
Okay, now to try comparing the evidence with the statement that caught her eye. The one I just set up. Fucking hell. Typical. Come on, bucket.
Objection!
There we go. I hate to break this to you, Betty, but there's a big flaw in your testimony. As big as the one in that floating trick you did earlier.
Oh, harsh words. Let me tell you something, forehead boy. No one's ever figured out how we do our teleportation trick.
No one except me, you mean?
Well, we have even better tricks up our sleeves. Huh? We do? I told you to keep it zipped.
Now, don't fight, you two. Mr. Justice, what's this about the flaw in the testimony? The script has this to say about the fire trick. This'll be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. However, we found the fire bucket lying empty backstage, except for a layer of dust. You didn't even attempt to get ready for the next trick, did you, Betty?
You got me.
Betty DeFame, you will explain yourself!
There's nothing to explain. Come on, Betty, we can't hide any longer. We might as well tell them. Shut up! You can barely take care of yourself. Don't try and tell me what to do.
If neither of you will explain, I guess I'll have to. The reason Betty didn't prepare the fire trick is she knew the show wouldn't go on. You didn't prepare the fire trick because you knew, didn't you? You knew the body would be found and the show would then be cancelled.
Don't be ridiculous, you insignificant speck of a man. I'm gonna yank those lame bangs of yours off. Is that what you want,
Objection!
huh?
Whatever, let him grow back. Now stop snoring and tell us the truth already.
I can't reveal my secrets. I'm a magician.
Objection!
You've been chasing the shadow of an illusory culprit, Defense. And having chanced upon a convenient target, you've let yourself get carried away.
Exactly. Where's your proof, huh?
And yet, I concede the witness's taste for false words have also been proven. I advise you confine your deceitful trickery to your magic act, witness.
Deceitful trickery? As your court-appointed therapist, I'd like to add something here, Betty. You finally let yourself be who you really are. But if you continue to hide behind lies, you'll just be imprisoning your heart all over again. All these questions mean you're trying to put me in prison for real. I'll be behind bars either way.
Does that mean you're admitting your guilt?
Of course not. I can't believe you people. Every one of you thinks I did something I didn't do, you lobster boy, cue ball geezer, head case brat, Cerberus monk.
Cue ball geezer?
Head case brat, really? Betty, calm down. Come on now. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Look, I'm not the murderer, I tell you.
Then how do you know the show be called off for the fire trick?
I told you, we can't reveal our secrets. We're under contract.